It's Primeape's presidency, folks. He's done it. He's won the election. Primeape is now president of the known world, and his first order of business, a cross-chop in the face of a lead Tyranitar. Uh-oh. It was thwarted. It was beaten by a switch to Claydol. That's a considerable chip, though. Alright. Let's return the president back to somewhere safe while we exit. Perhaps to Suicune or own Claydol. Both are possible. Why don't we go own Claydol once, just for a moment? Cosmic power? Excuse me? It's got cosmic power on it, ladies and gents. Folks, it's got cosmic power on it, this one. Something tells me this has, like, toxic. Or something insane like that. It doesn't. We've got Pikachu, exclamation mark. That's timid. That's timid mag. It's timid mag. Okay. Maybe I'm getting toxic on this. What's even going on, folks? A strange first day for President Primeape. Some unforeseen problems. No. No, it does not have toxic. It's timid, bulky mag with leftovers on it as well. It also has leftovers on the guy. Isn't that intriguing? Who here is intrigued by something like that? I could say maybe I am. Possible mag savior here? Are you gonna save the Magneton? Oh, I don't know. You're gonna just sub-protect repeatedly? You go Aero. You did save it. You saved it. We'll get meta in here. This has protect as well. Why not? Chuck it on. Throw it on there. Alright, everything revealed thus far has, Is pressure? Is it exerting its pressure? No. Yes? I spent 2 PP there. I spent 2. I spent 2 on that. Folks. Did I not? Yes, I did. Shouldn't it say it's exerting its pressure? Am I crazy? Withdrew and Aerodactyl came in and it should be... Am I a Gen 3 gamer who doesn't realize that it doesn't tell you that it's exerting its pressure in this game? I guess I've never thought about it. But that's true. Well, this is the most annoying team probably ever. Let's let's try not to waste all my mashes against this thing. And just see what... Do they have an attack to hit me? That's my concern here. They got just rock slide. Okay. They probably got toxic as the thing. So we're gonna, like... I guess go back and forth between a few fellows repeatedly. We're just gonna do that. That's gonna be fun. We're in for some fun today. You'd likely to have toxic, so let's... Yeah, there it is. There it is. We just click Earthquake to pass a turn, just for fun, really. If you're willing to sit here, I'm willing to sit here ×2, okay? We took a rock slide, hopefully that's not relevant later. We'll use some protect PP against this fella. Luckily, the Metagross is insanely incredible against this. It's just, you know, you guys know. Oh, Doug comes in. That's gonna fall in one hit, my friend. That's gonna fall in just one swoop. You've lost your guy. It's gone. It's no longer with us. Tyrannosif. What kind of Sif are we looking at this time? Like, what kind of Sif is this? Is it Fire Blast clickable? I'll just click Mash or T-Wave. Oh, okay. EQ gets there, right? We'll double check. Well, it's... Ladies and gentlemen, that's defense invested Tyranitar right there. That is defense invested Tyranitar. Let's say it's bold. Alright, Earthquake probably gets there. I'm gonna click it. It's protect bold Tyrannosif. Well, what move do you have? I mean, this is certainly something. I'm afraid you're gonna go Mag, maybe. On my mash turn. My mash click. We'll click Earthquake once. You could double protect. What even for? What even for? Okay. Earthquake again. Alright, dude. I'll sit here with you until the cows return home, okay? You think I'm not made of sterner stuff? I'm made of sterner stuff, okay? I'll sit here as long as it takes. You're gonna get a single Earthquake through and single... No, you're gonna try and stall my Earthquakes, actually. Oh, boy. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to stall my Earthquakes, you freak. You freak of a player. How could you? How could you do this to me? This is terrible. This is gross. This is a gross misrepresentation of Primeape's presidency today. That I don't support. I don't support this at all. A rock slide click is genius level. Alright, Mag can come in and do something. We'll save PP, I guess. Are you gonna go Aero on the EQ turn? Possibly. Man, you're... This has certainly been a battle. It certainly has. It's a forfeit right there. That day one of presidency is never easy. It comes with challenges and unforeseen things that some of us will never dream to, never hope and pray to witness. But we truck along, of course. We've got to do what you got to do. A Dragon Claw crit is just one of those. It's just one of those unforeseen tidbits that keep you up at night, so to speak. And that's rough because that's actually a significant amount of damage on my Suicune, which it looks like I'm gonna need later. So let's hope this doesn't come back to bite me. What do you think's Clicktail? Leech? Probably Leech, but yes, it was Giga Drain actually. That's good for me. We get a mash through. A Leech could come down. I'll take the damage. If you'll allow it. If you'll allow me that. Speak on that. And then you know, more stuff will arise to illuminate the truth. The truth of the matter. The truth of everything, the universe itself. There's only one truth. Okay, there's only one truth available. And that is the existence of JimothyCool.com. Where some of the greatest horse-themed clothing of all time is for sale, okay? Just admit it to yourself and then life will get easier. If you just admit these truths to ourselves, life becomes just that little bit simpler. Just that little bit more palatable for us. An exit to an enemy Metagross entry is certainly coming to fruition. You exploded on my Claydol. Honestly, I'm not too upset about that. Something like that could be okay. We're gonna go Suicune for the purposes of a chip heal. One chip heal can save lives. I'm gonna sub here in case of an explode. Beautiful, beautiful. 25% for 100. That's a trade offer I'll take again. What if this guy clicks Leech this time and I Ice Beam? Call me crazy. It was Calm Mind clicked, but we're gonna get some chip through anyway. A critical hit, actually. Huge. That mattered. That mattered. Let's not get it twisted. I think you probably go Primeape, to be honest. Or do you? I think you do. We go Primeape, and then you could Rock Slide the Salamence. You could. I'm gonna do it. Insane. That's the kind of tough calls you gotta make as president, folks. It's the kind of tough calls you gotta make. Oh, it's timid. It's max speed on the Ments. That's rough for me. It's a little tough. It's the kind of thing that adds years to your life. It adds years of stress. The president has gone down. Oh no. Not him. Anyone but the president. Salamence has, well, no, it's mixed timid Salamence. So that's doing less to the, you know, the Suicune's looking pretty good because here's my thinking. You just click Ice Beam. It's likely you go Snorlax, but you clicked Blast? What the heck for? What in the world for? You were thinking something crazy like I doubled to Metagross there. I was honestly about to say that you could consider that, but no. Didn't do it. You were thinking beyond. You were thinking a step beyond. I respect you for it. I respect that about you. That's the kind of stuff that the gamers will do. Let's just... Oh, you clicked Peck? Oh, no. Wait, would you be HP ground? Something tells me, man. Something tells me I'm getting beat here. No, 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 it's not. It's not. It's not. Something told me, and then the telling gets old. Here's the doll. You got Gengar? I actually am doubtful. I'm gonna say you don't have Gengar. Skarmory? Yeah, Milo. I know a team like this. There's Claydol. You got a Claydol of your own. You got some things up your sleeve. None of which I'm concerned about. And I think that Snorlax is about to have a field day. You might have a Metagross. Oh, you got a Registeel. That actually adds up, but... I would be worried about your Primeape prospects, personally. Well... We are parried, but, you know... Think on this. If only this had guts, that'd be nice. So most fighting types have guts that are present in the metagame. You know, sub Carmine Suicune goes absolutely ballistic in this matchup. We just gotta be very careful not to get exploded or paralyzed or whatever. But look at the matchup. Melodic can't touch us. Registeel probably can't. Maybe at a toss. But folks, we live toss behind sub. Doug dies. Claydol dies. We just gotta make sure that this comes through. Throw out an Earthquake on what could be a Registeel entry. It's a melodic entry. It is that. And why don't we just go to the Lax. Throw out an Earthquake on the Registeel coming in. Get a quick 40. A swift 40%. HP goes to the Claydol. Because it's just the kind of person I am. My insane pace. That's 62% chip damage. Is Explode coming down? It's likely. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah, the Doug follow-up. True. Didn't think of that one. Didn't think that one through, did I? It's okay. I got the Claydol and then the... To be honest, you got the double to Suicune on the Milo and the sub opportunity, and it should be over. Depends on the last, though. Depends on the last. It's Blissey, folks. Oh, you're Carmine Blissey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Calm my crit Thunderbolt. Not good, not good. Wish I got an Earthquake in the books there. Okay, Subcarmine Suicune no longer looking like the slam dunk I thought it was. With things like this coming to pass. Okay, that's interesting info right there. That's interesting info. That's a counter Reggie. Oh boy. Carmine Blissey, actually, I can't help but say that it makes a lot of sense on the team. It makes perfect sense to be there. And yet, doesn't make me any less frightened of my potential demise incoming. I think we're going to be a bit bold and throw out an Earthquake, which it crits. Okay, that is as lucky as it gets. Doug is here. We might even live the hit. We do. A toss will help though. A toss will get us over the line, maybe. I mean, one moment. Are we living Surf here? Because if so, there's only one move to click. And I think I know what it is. Surf is doing 17 to 20. Okay, with just one chip heal, we living Surf. With just a chip heal, we're good. When you sack this... We're living Surf, aren't we? 20... Yes, we're healing more than that. Focus Punch, just in case you'd randomly switch to Blissey. Go here. We're living for sure, unless you are insane and you critical hit me in a freakish manner. And now here we have Claydol exploding as Blissey for the win, I believe. Unless I'm stupid. Let me just take a look. Explode should do 100, folks. Should do 100%. That's a win for Jim, right there. And a quick one too. Primeape's it's going very well, Primeape. You're doing well, Primeape. You're overdue for a presidential loss right about here. Alcohol Brian has hit the field. Uh-oh. Oh no. Not Alcohol... Anybody but Alcohol Brian. I don't like this. This guy's got a lot of... He's sort of an unreliable figure in my life. He's not very... He's not very trustworthy. And, you know... That kind of thing. It has ramifications on people. It's got ramifications. Throw out an Earthquake. There's this enemy Suicune. I have a Snorlax which will... hopefully 1v1 it, but... I have many questions left unanswered for those with ears to hear. China, Texas has hit the field, which is it's very intriguing. We're gonna go. Oh, you blew up on Suicune. That could be bad. Whoa, the immediate blow up is a little nutso, and it's a little crazy. Let's go here. That's Tyrannosif. I'm going to the ape. We're going ape. You have a Mence. Honestly, we are not loving life against this Salamence. This Salamence could be the biggest disaster recorded in history. We got an Earthquake pivot in. It wasn't even intentional. I just Earthquaked the enemy Tar. That was just instinct. That was just pure instinct right there. And then it's a 2-hit KO. They call it presidential instinct or whatever, really. Call that presidential instinct right there. Call it something. I'm connected with the universe. I see things that you don't see. I see things that you don't see. Okay? I thought it was actually going to be an earthquake click on the Metagross entry. It was a punch. Same difference. Same difference. Click psychic. Bit of chip on Salamence never hurt anybody. A little bit of chip on Salamence never hurt a soul. We explode right here. And an explode makes the world shake to its core. This guy's staying in. No, they're not. Well, okay, we eliminated the king. All that effort might have been in vain after that. That's bad. Salamence, I'm very concerned about the Salamence. It's physical Salamence, we know, so we'll say for the sake of argument it's this one. Metagross can live an earthquake. Yeah, but the follow-up afterwards is my chief concern. We can go to Metagross for the moment, and then how are we looking with respect to mash damage? I'm gonna explode. It's Mag came in. Uh-oh. No. It's over. It's over, folks. It's over for me. Unless... Check it out. Unless... Come on, Mr. President. Yes! Yeah! It was never over at all. Not even a bit. It was... The crit mattered so much. Wait, did it matter? Let's check. It's gotta matter. Wait a minute. That was... I mean, there was still a damn good roll to KO there. That was still very good roll to KO. That was an extremely advantageous roll. I would say. Well, what can we do except to go again? Except to go again and keep playing. It's a Primeape win streak. I've never seen such a thing. It's a straightforward turn one. First order of business, a cross chop. In comes Gengar. That's, frankly, it's okay. It's okay. I'll be all right. I'm going to be okay. Or am I? Uh-oh. It's a little awkward, actually. Wisp is clicked, and nothing loves that. Okay. Allow me to map out the path. Okay, then Claydol gets... Uh-oh. You doubled the scum, okay. I think it's a simple mag entry. It's a simple mag. It's very simple. It's very easy. It's not HP ground, it would never be. We get the roll. We do. Just a single spin and the Claydol has served its purpose. We can check the lock-in, which is fantastic actually. It's an earthquake lock-in. We can just go Claydol. I'm fine to do it. You go Gengar. If it happens that we have to accept this layer at the cost of like, oh no, oh no, oh no. I thought you would. I was not going too crazy with that one. I went a little too nuts with that one. That was a little bit. It was a little bit ambitious. That was ambitious. I didn't expect Giga Drain. Uh-oh. I thought you would exit to Tyrannisif there. I thought you would exit to Tyrannisif, and I was sorely mistaken. I was all wrong. From the beginning, it was just all wrong. Alright, well... Okay. Don't worry about a player like me. I've got things up my sleeve that you couldn't believe. You gotta swamp it, man. You gotta swamp it. We gotta do something. You got Giga Drain. You don't have Fire Punch. You can't fit Fire Punch on this. What are you, insane? You have a Swampert. It's certain. I'm certain of it. There's a Swampert in the back. There is a Swampert coming in right now. It's coming in. Would it come in? No, Blissey would come in maybe. Would a Swampert come in here? You might not have Blissey because you're Aero. You got Aero. You're probably more aggressive. You got Swampert. Or Metagross. It could be Metagross. But Metagross would never enter. It's Swampert coming in and it's... Oh, no! No, no! Not now. Not me. Not today. Not my great toxic click. Not my great click. Thwarted, perished, faded into nothing. Faded into irrelevance. Oh boy. That's so terrible, it's crazy. You can protect, you can scout a little bit though. You can get a bit of... It's probably refresh Swampert. This is an opportunity for Suicune. I'm gonna say... Surf? It's a lot to assume, but it could be Toxic, Protect, Refresh. It could be easily. If this guy Toxic's on my Suicune coming in, it's lights out. But would this player do some stuff like that? I don't know. I'm gonna go for it all here. I'm going for it all. We're gonna sub. It's high reward. This sub is very high reward. Look at this. Earthquake? No. See? It's Toxic. I knew it to be true. All along. Okay, Zap in the back is bad, but... We're getting a big Ice Beam here at the very least. At the very least, we're gonna... do a huge beam. I think we gotta save the Suicune, because it does, in fact... Just check the Thunderbolt damage. We'll live a Thunderbolt probably and KO this, but... I think we've got to preserve the damn Suicune here, because it can get that big sub on enemy Swampert, which is massive. The thing about this, though, we got to kill Zapdos for this to work. Zapdos has to go. And my enemy might not allow that. They might not let it happen like that. Think about it. If we repeat this situation again with the Suicune and Swampert, Zap just comes back in. You know what I'll do? I'll click Surf directly instead of clicking Calm Mind. I'll click Surf instead of Calm Mind. To be more proactive on the Zap coming in. We're going Snorlax here. Shadow Ball will do it after Sand and cover Gengar. Shadow Ball will do it after Sand and cover Gengar. Repeat after me. Repeat after me, everybody. Gengar foolishly comes in. It comes in foolishly. A fool's switch in every sense of the word. Are we preserving this lax? I'm not sure what to do. You could go to the President. The President might have an entry point. It's a strange position because it is imperative that we preserve Metagross for the Aero. Metagross is imperative. This could be DD Mega Doodoo. Is it DD Mega Doodoo? I'm earthquaking. No flinch. We got big chip in the books. Big chip. Self-destruct is clickable here. Snorlax is going to fall like with honor. I mean, I think that Cross Chop is... If now's the time for it, if there was ever a time. This is the time. It's good against everything here. Luckily that did not miss. Aero comes in and... I mean, an EQ click is very possible. It's possible and it's frightening as a prospect, truly. Are we saving Mag? I don't even... Are you saving Mr. President? It's all possible. It's all very possible. How useful is Mag? It's not even great at all. Only use this has is a second Rock Slide Double Edge punish. Let me check real quick if Primeape even dies to Earthquake. It does. I think we're going Mag. Mag's pretty bad here. Get Meta in, and then there's something to be said for double to Suicune right about here. I think it's happening. I think it's happening right now. I think it's got to happen. They could stay in Earthquake, but they would be signing their own death warrant. I think that you got to preserve Aero in their shoes, and you got to go Swamp It. It's the defensive switch. I don't know that. I'm putting the house on this one. I think that it's good, and they could go to Tar as well, and then that would also be a free surf. There's just many opportunities. They wouldn't go Tar. No, they would never go Tar. What am I saying? They go Swamp It, see? Beautiful. And we can sub, can we not? Yeah. The surf. Damn, yeah. Well, we got rid of Tar. That's something. Ah, no. We're actually pretty bad into... Maybe I should have just surfed straight up. You're going to click EQ, of course. Maybe we also should have... Ah, well, I think we're done. I think we're done for. No, not necessarily, because the Swampet's way too passive, potentially. The Swampet is very passive. It's not that threatening to me. It only has Surf. We could get Mash attack raises. We could. We're going to start with a Mash. I think Mash attack raise is the plan. As long as we engage in a little bit of self-preservation. Some self-preservation goes a long way. I'm self-preserving. I'm self-preserving. Swampert is in. I didn't think about just surfing straight up there. The Tarkam came in to punish the sub-click. It's so... There's potency to something like that. There's potency. We need to get attack raise. The odds are not good. They're not great. Can we potentially get Primeape in the mix? And how much are we doing to a surf defensive? We're doing so little. It's kind of pathetic. We're not even gonna. Mag was equally bad though. I think Mag also don't do a little here. Just clicking move. It's not happening. And we're now in Earthquake range, so. Well, I think any honorable president does what the people want, and then that is to go down with honor and fall to a double edge and face defeat head on. And on that note, I think what better place to end this particular run? A win streak that was, I think. Did I lose any other games? I can't even recall my own victories and losses. It's not even on my mind. All that matters is you know, I'll tell you what matters, JimothyCool.com, and it's the excellent products available. Horse-based clothing is a new frontier in fashion that you got to get ahead of. You have to get ahead of it. Horse-based clothing is going to take over the world. It's not going to be long. You got a very limited amount of time before this happens, and I would urge you to get ahead of it, okay? But thank you for watching, Primeape. That was an impressive display. Did the Primeape itself achieve much? Sometimes it did. The HB Ghost on the Claydol, remember that? That was fun. Remember that? Pretty good gameplay from Jim today. Pretty good gameplay. Okay, I'll see you later.